It's an honor to be acknowledging Professor Danny Oppenheimer today. Danny received his undergraduate from Rice and then his PhD from Stanford, where I had the good fortune of being his advisor. Since then, he's held joint appointments at the Princeton Psychology Department and the Woodrow Wilson School for Public and International Affairs. He's published on a wide range of topics and in many prestigious journals, often managing to include bad puns into the title of his articles. He's received many awards, including in 2006, the Ig Nobel Award for his article, Consequences of Erudite Vernacular, Utilized Irrespective of Necessity. In recognition of Danny Oppenheimer, we'd like to present him with his memento of his time at Princeton.
Ice cream bets that we never should have taken. After all of those comments we redacted when it pointed out we were mistaken. He's a man that by some accounts shouldn't work at all, and yet he works so well. Danny, despite himself, has lots of fun. Eats a lot of chocolate but work gets done. Bum, 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 bum.
Danny Oppenheimer? Yeah, I know the guy.
I think I may have been the first or one of the very first grad students that Danny talked to. And I was introduced to him by my primary advisor, John Darley. And he was just down the hall, and I walked down and I walked into his office and I met him. And he was sort of this weird blend of terrifying and really reassuring. And he was terrifying because he looked 12 and he was only a couple of years older than I was. I looked about 10, so that made sense.
What's it like working with Danny? Putting up with a lot of jokes. Some good, some not so good.
I feel really lucky that, I had to listen to you saying Star Wars during our meetings, and that I had to dodge the Nerf balls, and we had ice cream meetings, and that there was gourd carving and lab toys and ultimate frisbee every once in a while when we didn't forfeit. And just, all the things you did to make Princeton so uniquely enjoyable and to really feel like home.
Some people might wonder how it is that somebody who spends so much time having fun in the middle of their meetings can also be so productive. And I think that anybody asking that question really has it backwards. I think that it's the fact that meetings are so much fun, often over ice cream or with fear of darts being thrown at your face. I think that's really what sort of helps people get through it and what makes people really want to be in these meetings.
So what to expect from a meeting with Danny. You'll be steering Danny back on track as he gets you to watch various videos on YouTube. He'll be tossing beach ball back and forth as you're tossing ideas around. Danny's probably going to try to hypnotize you. He might get you to take a bet over ice cream.
Danny used to bet me all the time for ice cream. Anything at all, really. One day, I bet him an ice cream that he would not buy me an ice cream. Haven't really seen Danny much since.
It's lots of energy, lots of intensity, lots of fast exchanges, a couple of black eyes.
But I really did learn a lot about research, when we weren't juggling, drawing hippos, playing with action figures, making crosslings, solving crosslings, eating ice cream, hiding folding tables, playing 7-Up, aka the ball stacking game, rearranging the stuff in other people's offices, playing ultimate and/or disc golf, decorating the floor with paper clips, carving Sesame Street themed gourds, eating subject candy, or making posters with the word front post on it. But somewhere in between there, I'm pretty sure we did get some research done, and I really did learn a lot.
I have a lot to thank Danny for, because without that first conversation and our early conversations when I first arrived at Princeton 8 years ago, I would never have ended up studying fluency. I wouldn't be where I am today at NYU, very happily in a job here. And I owe Danny a huge amount.
I just think Princeton is really going to be at a loss for Danny's departure, and everyone here will really miss him, I'm sure.
As your former juggling instructor, I have to say I think this is a really good career move for you.
I feel sorry for Princeton, but I'm happy for Danny. He's he's going to be enjoying the sun in California.
And it'll be nice for him to be in warmer weather so he doesn't have to wrap his head up in a scarf that makes him look like a mummy or snuffleupagus. I don't even know what he looks like when he does it. But I'm sure he won't be doing that on the West Coast, so that'll be a massive improvement.
It's always a mystery how Danny gets it done. His initials spell D-O, but he's all about fun. He's got toys for OppLab and gourds to carve, and cookies and candy to make sure he never starves. Princeton should give him a seal of approval and have an army of hippos to prevent his self-removal. In the world of psych, he's Mr. Incredible. In the world of chocolate, everything is edible. His expertise is by no means latent in its scope. From charity to fluency, his research is dope. He's the dreidel master cause his jokes are never funny, but his rhymes are fatter cause his words are always punny. His paper shows why negatory should be nope, and his secret drawer of mystery shall never be opened. He's the dice rolling, RC driving volleyball coach, and the master of reliable methodological approach. His responsible science makes him a fair player. It's why we can call him the Gigerenzer Slayer. His game is diplomacy and his food is ice cream. His book is democracy and he owns a trampoline. Trampoline!
Danny, despite himself, has lots of fun. Eats a lot of chocolate, but work gets done. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you doing a salute? I thought you were saluting. I was like, alright, I'll salute too. I'm not very good at bow. I don't think I'm very good at taking bows.